So the MRP material requirement planning is basically the foundation for the planning module, and it helps you determine the materials and components you need to produce your products, as you can see on my screen. And it also calculates the quantity and schedules based on your production plans and inventory levels. So you have like demand management where customer orders and the system consolidates this data to understand the total demand for the finished goods. And you also have the MRP processes used to demand data to calculate the required materials and components. And you also have your planned orders, and based on the MRP calculation, the system generates planned orders, and these are proposals for productions that ensure you have the right materials at the right time. Now, if we go into planned orders, the output of the MRP processes, so they basically suggest that the system makes to meet the production schedule. These orders can be for purchasing raw materials or for sub-assemblies or finished goods. And here's basically what happens. You have your review and approval, and you planned orders are reviewed by a production team, and they can be adjusted as needed to account for any constraints. And you have your actual orders. So once they're reviewed, the planned orders are converted into production and purchase orders, and this trigger and materials scheduling production activity. Next, we'll be going to material staging. Material staging is the process of preparing the material needed for production, so make sure that all the required components are available at the right place and time and ready for use in production. And basically, the system allocates the materials to a specific production order based on the planned order. And then you have your preparation, so the materials are picked from the inventory and moved to staging areas. And this makes sure that when the team or the production team starts their work, everything that they need is already prepared and ready. And basically, it's like verification. So before production begins, the stage materials are verified to ensure accuracy, quantities, and types, and the steps just helps minimize any delays and errors during production. And lastly, you have your quality control order, and basically the QC orders are very important for product quality, and they help define like inspections and tests and perform materials and products to make sure that they meet their specific standards. So you have your QC order creation, and the orders are generated based on production orders, and they specify the quality checks that need to be performed at different stages of the production. And then the QC team obviously performs inspection and tests the QC order, and this can include checking the material and process inspection and obviously the final testing. And you got to record the results. So the QC checks are recorded in the system, and the data is used to make decisions about whether material or products can be proceed to the next stage. And then the QC decision based on the results, the decision is made to approve, reject, or rework the material product. And this ensures that the item is meeting the quality standards that are allowed to be processed. And basically, how the workflow goes is MRP and planned orders. So MRP generates planned orders to ensure materials are available for production, and then planned orders to material staging. Once the planned orders are converted to actual orders, materials are staged for production, and then material staging and QC orders. So the staged materials are verified and subjected to quality control checks as per the quality control orders. And then after that, it goes from quality control orders and production. So the QC orders ensure that all quality issues are identified and addressed before the material proceeds to product or shipment. So basically, you need to integrate all these components: material requirement planning, planned orders, material staging, and QC orders as a framework. And it's very efficient for production planning and quality control. This makes sure your products and run smoothly in our process, and that your materials are available when you need it at the highest quality. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for listening to my demonstration on the workflow